and Mo.
We're here to do a little stretching session together. So if you'd like, you can sit on a chair, or as Mo's going to show us, on the mat, whatever makes you comfortable. Mo had this great idea. When should we do this stretch?
You could do this honestly every day. Sometimes it's really nice to wake up in the mornings and kind of stretch and get your body ready for the full day ahead.
I love it. All right, friends, we're going to start seated nice and comfortably, legs crisscross or legs down. We're just going to do a yes with our head. Big inhale for me. As you exhale, tuck your chin slowly into your chest. Then we're going to look up at an angle. No need to hyperextend to look at the sky. Same thing. Big inhale, down. Exhale, up. Good. One more. And up. Very good. Now we're going to nod our head no. Be sure our shoulders stay stationary and still. You're going to look over to the right side. Slowly back center. And then over to the left. We'll do two more. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to stretch out a little bit of our shoulders. Give me a big overhead reach. Back center. Other side. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Ooh, feels so good. One more each side. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into a figure four stretch. So if you're seated, all I'm going to have you do is grab your leg. You're going to place your ankle above your knee. If you're on the ground like Miss Maureen, you're going to same thing, ankle above the knee. Your foot's just going to be flat. If you're Mo, you're going to start leaning towards your leg. You can either stay here if you're seated, or if you want a little extra, bend forward just a little bit. If you're also Mo, you can play around with how close your foot is to your body. That's going to make it a little harder, but whatever feels good for you. Give me one big inhale, one big exhale. Good. We're going to switch sides. Good. One big inhale. Big exhale. Good. We're going to transition into a cat-cow and then we'll come back. So seated cat-cow, it's kind of like that tabletop yoga position, but for me, if you're seated, I think it's most comfortable if your hands are on your knees. And you're going to round your back, tuck your chin into your chest. Same thing if you're Mo, you're just going to give me that little round back. And then at the top, you're going to bring your hands to your hips, maybe around your back, and you're just going to look up to the sky, a little back bend. Your chest is moving forward. We're going to do 3 of those. So big exhale as you round. Inhale as you come up. One more. Exhale. And inhale. Good. We're going to open up the hips again with that seated figure four. So I'm starting with my left leg. Lift that ankle up. Hold to start off. If you want a little extra again, feel free to bend a little bit forward. Trying to stay nice and tall. Big inhale. And one big exhale. Beautiful. And we'll switch sides. Good. Bend forward a little bit if you'd like. Big inhale. Big exhale to release any tension. Beautiful. We're going to go back to that cat-cow seated. Also, if you'd like, if you need a little more room, you can scoot up in that chair if that's comfortable to you. Round in our back, tucking our chin into our chest. Inhale up on the hips or our back. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Good, one more. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into a single leg hamstring stretch. So if you're seated, feel free to scoot back or however's comfortable. You're going to extend that leg long. And if you're Maureen sitting on the floor, leg long, you're just going to reach for your knee, ankle, or toes, whatever's comfortable for you. We're just going to hold it for 10 seconds. Just breathe what's natural in this space. Good. We'll come back center and we're going to switch sides. Same thing, knee, ankle, or toe. Beautiful. And we're going to transition into a standing position. So if you have a chair by you, stand up, or if you need to stand up with assistance, that is perfectly fine. You can hold on to the chair for that support. We're going to start with a hip hinge, so your feet are going to be hip width apart, and you can either place your hands on your hips or hold on to the chair. And you're going to think of a rope pulling your bottom behind you. Our chest should be open, shoulders should be back. And then exhale, tall. Inhale down, long spine. You should feel a big stretch in those hamstrings behind us, like we did that little stretch before. Good. Eye gaze down to the floor. Let's do one more. Beautiful. Same thing. We're just going to move our feet to isolate one leg. So that's going to be a little step forward. Does not have to be anything more than 4 inches. Feet should still be spread hip width apart. And we're going to do the same thing. You're going to sit your hips back. So my legs are tight, so this is as far as I can go. Personally, Mo's feeling pretty flexible today. That's good. Just hold it here. We'll slowly come up, and we're going to transition to the other side. So you're just going to switch legs, and same thing, hinge forward till you feel that good stretch in your legs. Slowly come up, and we'll repeat one more each side. Split stance. Exhale down. Hold it there. Big inhale up. We'll switch. Exhale down. Beautiful. We're going to go into some ground to sky stretches. So you're going to reach for your toes. I do not mind if you bend your knees. Reaching for your knees, ankles, or toes, whatever's comfortable to you. And then at the top, come tall. We're going to reach our arms overhead. Little stretch, reaching for the sky. Big exhale back down. Reach up tall. One more. Good. We're actually going to stay tall. I'm going to have you grab onto your wrist, and we're going to do another side body stretch for our shoulder and our upper back. Beautiful. We'll grab our other wrist and bend the other way. Good. And switch. My right hand is going to hold on to my left wrist, and I'm bending over to the right side. Same thing, other side. The left hand is going to hold on to the right wrist. Little bend, reach over. Good. We're going to do a little bit more movements. We're going to start with a few wrist circles. You can either have your hands loose or fists, whatever feels good. You can also feel free to return to that seated position if that's more comfortable for you. Good. We're going to switch directions, so go in the opposite circle. Clockwise, counterclockwise? One or the other. Good. And we're going to go into some arm circles. I'm going to have us start with arms to a T. We're going to do little circles. So I'm moving my arms forward, trying to stay tall, shoulders back. And we'll switch, other way, little circles. This is a little strength too.
This always kills me.
It's a goodie. Then we're going to make big circles. We're going to switch directions. You're in charge of how big this circle is. If this is big for you, that's totally fine. If it's like Mo up top, big reach, totally okay. Just getting that mobility in. And then we're going to switch other way. Backwards is always harder. Good, and our last one, we're just gonna do some crisscross arms to open up your chest. So I always say, make your arms like spaghetti, nice and loose. Cross and top, and then under. Open the arms, close the arms. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I feel so loose.
Good.
Ready to conquer the day.
Yes, definitely.
You guys enjoy, and hopefully you had a good time, and you'll see another video coming up in the next month. See you guys.